Imagine that you have been asked to develop training for a new enterprise-wide training initiative. You have to create a training proposal or plan to present to clients, but don't know where to begin. If you want to know how to create a training plan that gains buy-in from everyone involved in the training, from stakeholders to employees, stay tuned. My name is Jennifer Mitchell Early. I help individuals and teams achieve organizational and personal success by providing customized training, resources, tips, and tools to help you pursue purpose and accomplish your goals. If you're looking to grow and evolve personally and professionally, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload new content. A training proposal outlines the details of a training program, including its objectives, learning outcomes, methodology, and evaluation criteria. It's essential for securing buy-in from stakeholders, obtaining funding, and ensuring the success of the training initiative. The proposal usually follows the needs analysis from which actual results and conclusions have been drawn. A training needs analysis is a systematic process that evaluates the gap between actual and desired knowledge, skills, and abilities within a job. It informs training proposals and plans by identifying gaps. It pinpoints areas where employees lack necessary competencies or performance falls short. It provides job roles reviews. It outlines specific job requirements and responsibilities to tailor training. It assesses data analysis. Training analysis provides performance data, assessments, and feedback to identify training needs. It allows for stakeholder engagement. Trainers consult employees and stakeholders to gather insights and perspectives. It prioritizes needs. Training needs analysis helps to prioritize training areas based on urgency and impact. And it organically develops a training plan by creating a customized training program to bridge identified gaps brought out by the training needs analysis. Training needs analysis ensures targeted, effective training aligned with organizational goals. Once you have the information from the needs analysis, you can then draw from the results and describe what these results mean in terms of the conclusions drawn regarding the training recommendations that are being made in your training proposal. Training proposals should focus on skills and competencies relevant to that industry, ensuring compliance and regulations and best practices. To create an effective proposal, highlight the unique aspects of your training approach. Demonstrate relevance to the target audience and showcase tangible benefits such as improved performance or productivity. The key components of a training proposal include executive summary or introduction. The executive summary or introduction provides an overview as well as persuasive tidbits to convince decision makers of the need for the training. In this section, briefly describe the purpose, context, and goals of the proposed training program. You can also highlight any endorsements or support from relevant stakeholders. Target audience for training. Who are the trainees and the purpose for them attending training? This section should address who specifically will be trained and why the training will be beneficial to the particular audience. This is where you would draw a through line to the needs assessment by identifying the specific training needs or gaps that the program aims to address. Name of the training program. Now, this is optional, but it might be beneficial to include the title of the program in the proposal or plan as a way to capture attention, provoke curiosity, and motivate employees to attend training. Employees may not be excited about attending an all-day seminar about affirmative action guidelines or regulations, but may look forward to learning more about avoiding lawsuits, hiring and firing with new affirmative action guidelines. You also want to include the length of program and number of sessions. Include the length of the program as well as the number of sessions to accommodate the training. Based on the needs analysis, you may have already ascertained the number of hours needed to provide a comprehensive, sound, holistic training package. Once you've made that determination, then you need to describe how the segments or modules will be presented and the number of training sessions. You also want to include the objectives and content narrative. Clearly state the learning objectives or outcomes expected from the training, including the objectives for each session. When I design a multiple day training program or training program with multiple chapters or modules, I include the objectives for each day and or chapter or module. For the purpose of the training proposal, it may be helpful to include a brief content narrative along with the objectives for each session. The purpose of the content narrative is to give stakeholders just enough information to decide whether it correlates with the data from the needs analysis. You want to include training methodology and materials. Describe the training methods, content delivery, and instructional strategies. Some managers will want to know the level of participation that employees will be engaged in. This section focuses on giving the manager or decision maker enough information to decide that this training is something that should be delivered. You also want to include audiovisual and media needs in this section to give further information regarding teaching strategy and technological needs. Training budget, if applicable. If you're responsible for the training budget, include the direct and indirect estimated costs associated with training, such as materials, trainers, staff, delivery, and facilities. And your evaluation plan and follow-up. This is one of the most important parts of your proposal, is how you're going to assess the effectiveness of the training. Explain fully how the program will be evaluated. Underscore what evaluation method will be used and how it will be conducted. For example, will the evaluation simply be a reaction or smiley sheet to the training at the end of the session? Or will there be some kind of on-the-job assessment of the training as it relates to employee participation and productivity? It is important that the evaluation plan be spelled out. It's imperative, particularly if it's going to be done sometime after the training program has already been completed. Tailoring the proposal to your audience and emphasizing the benefits of training is crucial to gaining buy-in for a new training initiative. Whether you are providing a written proposal or making a presentation, be transparent about the why. Clearly communicate the purpose of the training. Is it reactive, proactive, or preventative? Explain how it aligns with organizational goals and addresses specific needs. Explain the process and reasons. Outline the training process, modalities, timing, and location. Participants should know what they're buying into. Encourage feedback and engage in dialogue. Emphasize ideal outcomes. Highlight specific benefits tied to the training. For example, increased employee retention leads to improved morale, cost effectiveness, and team performance. And promote consistency. Ensure consistent messaging across the organization. Involve employees in the process and provide incentives to encourage participation. Empathy and clear communication are key to securing buy-in. If you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share it if you found it valuable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.